Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a blessed day. It's that time again. I said there wouldn't be one for a while, but I have just been so into decluttering that I have a whole nother box full of nail polish and makeup items that I'm decluttering from my collection. I'm getting rid of some of the old and some newer products too, and let's get started. There's quite a bit. Okay, here's most of it laid out. A ton of more products that are being decluttered, and I mostly have new stuff in my collection now, so I'm really happy about that. First thing, I thought I would never ever part with this Hard Candy Natural Eyes. It's in the golden tin. I love this palette. It was dearly loved, but I've had it for a really long time. LA Colors Nude Eyes and Bowed Eyes. These are both the eyeshadow palettes in the tins that came out a year or two ago. Really nice palettes. I never reached for them though. I have these e.l.f. eyeshadows hanging on to stuff and for nostalgia, basically. So we gotta let that go. Fergie stuff, same thing. I never reached for this highlighter, although it is very beautiful, but never reached for it. And it's a bit dark for my skin tone too. And all these Fergie eyeshadows, I had all of these in the Wet n Wild Fergie line, but yeah, it's just time. I have some blushes too. So I have a Malibu Glitz. I love these from Shop Miss A. They're great. They're wonderful. Too many similar blushes. It's in coral. So coral peach. Same thing with the Hard Candy Fox in a Box. I recently got a blush palette and duped the beautiful orange blush in there. So that can go now. This is also a nice shimmery beige champagne-y kind of blush. Nude. Bronzy. It's supposed to be a bronze. Anyways, but that's just how it applies. It's very beautiful, but once again, same Profusion palette duped both of those. So I decided to keep my palette instead. Living Doll from Hard Candy, thought I would never part with that, but I have a newer Hard Candy blush that's very similar to this. It's an ombre kind of thing they done, so I'm going to part with that. Flower Beauty, once again, very beautiful shade, but can be duped over and over in blush palettes in my collection, and I'd much rather keep the palettes. NYC Color Wheel, I used to love these so very much. I still do, but I never reach for them. So, and the e.l.f. Blush and Contour palette, and I have more Wet n Wild Trios, Walking on Eggshells, Spoiled Brat, and this one is Flora. Beautiful, but once again, some of these shades can be duped in that 40 pan Wet n Wild palette that released over Christmas or the beginning of this year. So those are gone too. These L'Oreal palettes, I don't own very much L'Oreal. These are very beautiful. This one was used a ton, and but I just never reached for them. These have really cool duochrome shades, which I already have new and better duochromes, so I thought that I would let these go finally. Also, when I was decluttering, I also was thinking about stuff that my mom had recently asked me about or where to pick up, and so I threw in some stuff that I'm going to give her as well. So the Hard Candy Matte Setting Spray, Hard Candy Primer Spray. I like this stuff, but I want to pass it on to her because I have similar stuff and a lot of it. And a Hard Candy Blur Primer for her to try out. And a brow kit. I love this one. It's been dearly loved, especially that shade there. And it comes with all these little tools, and I think she'll really enjoy that. So some eyeliners. I have Physicians Formula Trio. I have a Maybelline Studio eyeliner, gel eyeliner, an e.l.f. Smudge Pot, and all kinds of eyeliners and stuff like that. So a lot of these are ode, but a lot of them I picked out to give to my mom. Like there's a purple, a black, and a black brown, and some really pretty shimmery ones that I picked out for her that aren't too old to pass on. I have a Santee eyeshadow styling compact. Very beautiful, super pigmented, shop miss safe for the win. But once again, I have so much I don't reach for. I much prefer larger palettes. LA Colors Trio lipsticks. These are awesome ombre lipsticks. Great concept. And then a Revlon Butter. I can't remember what they're called. And I have some Miji nail art that is on its way out. And she wants to start practicing nail art. So this is like half full. So I give her this nail art striper. This polish she loved when I wore in a month of nail polish or a nail art video. I can't remember which one. She loved this, so I thought I would pass this nail polish on to her. Also, she's a big UK fan, and I picked this LA Colors wired nail polish in my collection for her. And I have a bunch of stamping kind of polishes that are on their way out. And I have these April Bath and Shower iPads that I never used, that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I thought she might enjoy these. Also, she was talking about a sponge. I had this in my collection that I haven't used, but maybe a couple times. It's LA Colors and a unicorn mermaidy blush brush, and this LA Colors brush is probably going to be on its way out, because look at that. What happened to the eyebrow brush from LA Colors after it was deep cleaned? So it literally fell apart. And then the last bit of declutter is some LA Colors and Maybelline. Definitely things from Maybelline I thought that I would never part with. And I recently done a look with that one, so I'm going to insert a picture of that. They're really powdery. They're beautiful. I love these when they came out. I still really like them. They're so beautiful and shimmery, but I never reached for them. And when I did try this one out the other day, it was just really powdery, and I just was like, okay, I think I can part with these now. I mean, my mom will probably really like that one, the ones with the purple in there. So that's that. These are the Ice Studio Maybelline shadows. Beautiful, beautiful. I hate to part with these, but I just never reach for them, and they've been in my collection for a while. And the Maybelline Smoky quads. I used to love these. The only Maybelline quad that I kept was Designer Chocolates. Yes, because I still reach for that one. But I have the Sapphire Smokes, Emerald Smokes, Charcoal Smokes, Amethyst Smokes, and the Natural Smokes. And I have all of the Maybelline bigger palettes, so a lot of these shades can be found in some sort in there, and those are much newer formulas. In LA Colors, the Rose palette, I never reached for that one. I really remember not being the biggest fan of that one, so that one can go. This is called, I think, Tiki Punch. Yeah, and very beautiful, but I have similar LA Colors shades. This is a limited edition LA Colors item and Mardi Gras. And they came out with a bunch of bright palettes way back when, but I never ever reached for this one. But I decided to let my greens LA Color palette go. And like I said before, I just started preferring the big palettes versus the smaller palettes. And I've been going through my eyeshadows and swatching them, and if it can be duped in a bigger palette, then that is how I've been able to let go of so many things. I hope you enjoyed this installment of the Declutter series. I love declutter videos, and I know some of you do as well. And this means that my collection is one step closer to being ready to show in a makeup collection video, which I know a lot of you have been wanting and waiting for. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Always check the description box for additional links.